All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back. So, new news about the Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan fight that are very notable because Dana specifically spoke to this matchup and he said he didn't want it. He thought that this was an insane matchup and Sean Shelby is the one that talked him into it. And after hearing that, I realized Sean Shelby is the guy. Sean Shelby's the smart one in terms of matchmaking because I don't know, like sometimes I got to be honest, like there are times when I am doing a video basically just to kind of like, I don't know, sea walk around the room because I made a very specific claim when it came to why this fight was getting booked. So Dana's first instinct was, this is insane. How would you make this fight? And then he said that Sean Shelby talked him into it. And when he explained, he gave a very, very short answer on one of the things where he talked like how he was talked into it, which gave away that I was right. I was right. I'm just saying I was right. And we'll talk about that in a second. But before I do, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Tell all your friends about this, thriving community of smart. I told you guys, dude, I saw a comment today. They're like, dude, you were right. There are not any stupid comments in the comment section. I told you, dude. Only hardcore MMA fans here. That's how I know I'm going to be able to say this. And you're going to be like, you're right. You did say that. And very impressive. Very impressive, Jesse. Wow. Shockingly impressive, actually. So here's the deal. So I did a reel, I don't know, like on, that other platform that might be spying on us for a foreign adversary across the pond. So I did one on that one and the video got 410,000 views. And so if you don't believe me that this is exactly what I said, then you can go review the tape. But what I said was the reason that they are making this fight is because Petr Yan is 29 years old. Sean O'Malley is 27 is what I said in the reel. And I found out he's turning 28 right now. Okay. May have just turned 28 or is already 20, is turning 28 shortly. So my point was they're the same age. Normally when you're bringing up a guy like Sean O'Malley, who is a superstar, they also revealed a lot more too. I'll tell you that right now. They revealed a lot more. But anyway, like who's a superstar. And we've discussed this a million times. Each fighter is his own asset. Each of them has the a specific level of, potential that they can hit. Rarely do guys go past what their potential is. And very rarely do guys have potential as high as Sean O'Malley's. If, top 3 to 5 most potential ever at this stage of his career. Probably top 3, actually. And so you have to be very careful with how you bring him up. Now, for him to hit his full potential, he needs to be champion. Okay? Now, Petr Yan is a Russian thorn in the side of that plan because he's 29. He's only a year older than Sean O'Malley. So basically, you need to select when is Sean going to fight him. Like, when's Sean going to fight Petr Yan? And point that I made was this is your best opportunity right now because Petr Yan is coming off 2 losses, whether they're legit losses or not, coming off 2 losses. He's not the champion, so it's a 3-round fight. The end. Okay. And so bottom line, he's going to have to fight him. He may as well fight him right now when the circumstances are as good as they're going to get. And in addition to that, if Sean O'Malley did lose, you have an excuse, not an excuse, but he can rebuild and come back. Right. So that's what I said. So when Dana explained how Sean Shelby talked him into making this fight, and he specifically brought up Sean O'Malley's age, he basically explained to me that Sean O'Malley's 28, he's in his prime, he's ready for him, now's the time. Okay, so that's basically the totality of what he said. But he brought up his age. Now, do you think that's a coincidence that if you're new to this channel, maybe, but I predicted that now I'm thinking probably Sean Shelby was going to cancel Masvidal versus Leon as soon as Colby lost to Kamaru the second time. And then they did. Okay. Now I am certainly not saying that he did that based on seeing it on my channel. I'm saying I know what he's thinking. Because it's what I would be thinking if I was in his position. I understand this business. Like I get it. So Do you think it's a coincidence that the main point that I was making was about age and how Petr Yan's going to be there either way? And then you think it's just a coincidence that Dana brought up Sean O'Malley's age when he was, explaining how the fight got made? I'm not going to be convinced that's a coincidence. I just think I'm right. As a matter of fact, I know I'm right. Well, I know I'm right, actually. For the record, I know I'm right about why they should have done it. And so I'm going to assume, based on Dana saying that we're in alignment. It's not even just being about being right. It's just correct. All of you guys, you guys all know, right? None of you guys would argue with that, right? He's going to have to fight. He's going to have to fight Petr Yan at some point. Why not do it right now when Petr Yan might have shaky confidence? Unlikely, but maybe. And it's a 3-round fight. Of course you do it now, right? Does anybody disagree with that? So anyway, yeah, and I realized I never did a long form video about this particular call that I made because I did a long live stream about it, and then I accidentally put a part of a fight on it, and so UFC copywrote it, and then I put another video up, and that was when there was some weird stuff going on with YouTube, and I had to take it down. So anyway, I'm doing this video. So anyway, that's what I got. So I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, tell your friends. Peace.